I swear to goodness, how does dust kind of multiply? It just kind of, does dust have babies? Are there mama dusty balls and then baby dust balls?
Well, you got the dust mites.
Exactly, there are those.
Dust mites eat your skin cells.
Oh, yeah.
And then you know what they do after that.
And then they poop out your skin cells.
That's what they do.
Oh,
so
that's super fun.
Enjoy your lunch.
So Chris Campanelli from the Super Duper Cleaners, the Campanelli family, is here with something that I think, first of all, is really pretty and really functional. And you'll look at these and go, wow, you're about to make one of my most hated jobs really easy. If you've never heard of the microfiber duster sets, jump on in here, get this one, because over 39,000 of these have been picked up. And if you own it, call us. We're at 1-800-395-1601. $4.33. You curated this set for us. Your wife designed it.
Yes.
Designed the patterns. And you included the puppy fur towels.
Which, of course, no puppies were harmed.
No puppies were harmed in the making of the puppy fur towels, but we all love them. Chris Campanelli, nice to see you.
Hey,
Will you explain to us what we're getting? And I feel like you just curated like the perfect set that with input from you.
At customer request, because if you have our old dusters, you said, wow, these are really, really great because now I don't have to go to the store and buy more disposable products, but I could use a little more reach. So we said, okay, let's give you some more reach.
Let's give you that.
Let's give you that. And then you said, you know what? We really want a smaller duster for those little delicate hand-held things, the little stuff that, you know, on the bookshelves.
Right.
But we want to be able to reach the top of the bookshelf. So we said, sure, why not? Let's do that. Right?
Yeah.
Then we gave you, instead of a 2-stage pole, we give you a 3-stage pole with the duster on the end. This gets to 100 inches in length in itself. So you can, with your own reach, get about 18 or 20 feet in the air without having to get on a chair or a ladder and dust.
So you get the baby extendable, you get the Big Daddy with now a longer pole, you get the medium reach one, but still a good duster size, and then the puppy fur towels, all of that for $4.33. We're going to put it to work. We're going to give you ideas of maybe there are places in your home you've never dusted and didn't even consider dusting, like the vents. Like the vents. Let me just say, again, like the vents. The vents. The vents. Or, you know what, your screens of your television and your tablets and your phones. Go ahead, Chris Campanelli.
Dust is one of those chores that you can't get away from because, to your point, it multiplies and it comes back. Even when you get the dustiest house, you think you're clean, the next week you look, it's there again. But the alternative is to go to the store and buy something like this, which is made out of like paper. It's a toy-like in comparison, and when the worst part about this is when you're done using this,
throw it away. Into the landfill.
You gotta go buy more.
That's
over and over and over again, right? Which is very frustrating because the cost of ownership continues. Or maybe you can use what your grandmother used, which is a feather duster, okay? But
it was cute as the cover of a novel.
Yeah, sure. But you know what? There's 2 problems with this because number 1, you have to dust first and then vacuum later. That's 2 chores to do one. And then number 2, when you start doing this with the feather duster, it gets it back into the air. So it lands somewhere else, and you have to go dust somewhere else, and then it actually gets into your lungs. You don't want to do that. You want to get rid of the dust.
And you know what the dust is? You're coughing, scratchy throat. We're about to shut our windows and turn on the air.
And
I mean, that's when things really get dusty,
it gets disgusting. It's nasty. So what you want to do is you want to use microfiber. It's like millions of little fingers that are going to lift, trap, and remove the dust. The dust is now trapped in this microfiber. The best part about these dusters instead of these dusters is if this gets dirty, I go outside, I give it a little shimmy, shimmy, shake, and because they're now telescopic, if I want to go away from the dust, I can do that over the railing or something like that. Away
from the dust. And we all want to go away from the dust. Show us a couple more, and then I want to invite in a call, but $4.33. Hi, all the like little curio pieces, the sculptures you have, you know, on the shelves in your living room, you can now get into the nooks and crannies, and that's perfect.
Do you ever, my wife, I love her to death, and she's in the process of kind of revamping our living room, and then she brings home stuff like this, and I look at it and I go, man, that's just going to be a pain to clean.
I know. You know what, I meant to show you colors over here because your mom made these nice prints. Can I run on over here and show you?
Yeah, let's do it.
I'm just going to show you colors, and then we're going to welcome in our lovely caller. So this is our blue, but it's paisley, even if you zoom on in here. So your bride made this design.
She did.
It's so sweet. So it's paisley, and it's curly Q, and it's pretty. And so that's your blue. This is the magenta. Here's the black. And are we calling this teal? We are. We're calling it teal.
Calling it teal.
Ebby is on the phone from Indiana, I believe. Hi, Ebby. I'm Rachel. This is Chris Campanelli. Good afternoon.
Hi, good afternoon.
Hey, Ebby.
Nice to talk to you, Ebby. Are you familiar with these dusters?
Oh, I love this product. Like I was telling the gentleman earlier, I'm handicapped. So I use a wheelchair to clean my house.
Wow.
And I bought this product, and I bought it before when you had the older model. This model is wonderful because it extends to a longer length. And I can clean my ceiling fan, which is like 18 feet high. I have just like you're showing on the TV. It's a marvelous product, and I'm so thankful for it. Thank you very much.
Wow, thank you so much for that, Abby. We take really great pride in trying to bring products to QVC that not only make your life easier, right, but like you said, to your point, now you can clean.
You can do it.
Right. You don't want to feel like entrapped by the fact that, right, like my dad, same thing, has back problems, can't get on a chair, can't get on a ladder, can't dust. But you know what? He's got dust in places that ordinarily you wouldn't be able to reach. So he's got to be able to do something like that.
Wow.
Exactly, yes, that's exactly right.
Abby, thank you so much for taking the time to call, and I'm glad you have a set.
Thank you so very much for the wonderful product.
Thank you very much.
It's our pleasure, and please call back anytime, okay?
Thank you very much.
Have a blessed holiday.
Bye-bye, Abby.
You too. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Now listen, these guys are bendable,
yeah,
right? So now you can get into places like we were talking about before that you wouldn't ordinarily be able to dust, right? Think about that.
Yeah, because this, can I just say, the alternative, this isn't really doing a whole lot.
Yeah, then you got to throw it away.
Yeah, and then I'm throwing it away.
Right.
Yeah, it's not as thorough.
So here's to Evie's point. If you have our old dusting set, right, and you wanted to maybe get a ceiling fan or the top of a bookshelf or something like that, you might have to go find the extension pole and do something like that.
Right.
But if you're in the middle of cleaning and you don't want to, you just want to get the job done, now with these guys, you can come way up here and get this. You can get the top of the bookshelf. You can get all into places that you wouldn't ordinarily be able to get to. And now here's what Abby was also talking about. When you go to the store and you buy something to go up high, this is what they give you.
Right.
That is kind of a joke.
I'll hold this one.
First of all, all right, so now you get the 3-stage pole. There's 1 stage. There's 2 stages. Abby said she was cleaning 20 feet, sitting down in a wheelchair.
Here's my option.
Okay, that's kind of a joke.
Right.
Look, I'm going to get this second
I'm going to try this too.
Okay, yeah. You need a ladder and maybe to rappel up to the top of that, right?
Yep.
So the sets aren't even tall enough to keep this guy in check, right? So here's the great part about this too, right? I can take this now, I can go like this, I can bend it, I can go down and clean all the sand that Mr. Kelly Walker brought with us before.
With my Coyer mats.
I don't have to get out the vacuum. I don't have to worry about doing anything like that. I can get up against the baseboards. I can get underneath my furniture. It just makes easy work of a task that you don't like doing, that you have to do all the time.
And you know what? Tell us details on this. So just to let you know, this is the big head with the extension pole. This is, we call it the medium, but it's still the same size head as the other one, right?
Same size
just
as
another extension pole.
We gave you the extension pole.
The baby with an extension pole.
With an extension pole.
And the puppy fur towels. Do dry and wet, or what's the recommendation?
You can use those dry. You can use those wet, and these are also machine wash dryer safe. These guys are hand washed in the sink with just a little bit of dish soap and let them air dry.
Here's your teal. You get all these pieces. We're not faking out. Here's your black, which I love. I love this pattern that your wife created. Here's the magenta, and then here's the blue. Super pretty. We've got more than 800 spoken for. This is an expiring offer. Like the first hour and a half, close to almost the full 2 hours, are expiring offers in my show. If you're seeing this and you like it and you love it, definitely get it today, because what expires? That's 6 easy payments going away at the end of the day. And
this is the guy you spoke about earlier.
Yeah, because when's the last time you've cleaned your vents when we're about to turn on the heat?
Yeah,
and it's about to go whoosh,
you're about to
all
blow
that warm
all
air,
the
that
dust. Right, but look at this. Now you can clean the vent on both sides, right? So you don't have to worry about having the dust blow out into the face, right?
Yep. I have slatted.
Great for that.
Yeah,
right?
I have plantation shutters.
Oh, great for that.
That's how I use mine. I'm in love with you because you clean my plantation shutters. That's it, Chris Campanelli. I so appreciate it. Thank you so much. And you know what? We're going to continue on with my help at home. But you know what? While you're on your tablet right now or your laptop, please put in the search bar Dyson Deal. And when you do, what you'll see is that we have our Dyson hairdryer today's special value available early online, which is pretty awesome. So search that and you'll see it, and it's a limited time offer. So do it right now. So I was a weather woman for about 16 years, and I talked a lot about spring forward and fall back when it came to the clocks. And every time I said spring forward or fall back, I would say you have to change the batteries in your smoke detector. And
Hi, I'm Pat James Dementry, and I wanted to take just a moment to share something very personal and sort of a mission, and that is to make sure you and your family and the people you love have a carbon monoxide detector. You know, I had had a carbon monoxide detector for years, plugged it in, never thought about it. I only had one. One night when I was laying in bed, it went off, but just